Imagine being one of the founding fathers of artificial intelligence, spending decades pioneering the technology that's now reshaping our world, only to later warn everyone that it might be one of the greatest threats to humanity. That's exactly what happened when Geoffrey Hinton, often called the Godfather of AI, left his position at Google in 2023.
The Godfather of artificial intelligence has quit his job at Google, warning of the dangers of AI. Dr. Geoffrey Hinton's pioneering research on deep learning and neural networks.
And the reason he gave shocked the world. In this video, we're going to break down who Geoffrey Hinton is, why he walked away from one of the most powerful tech companies on the planet, and what his chilling warnings about AI mean for our future.
Unfortunately, the rapid progress in AI comes with many short-term risks. In the near future, AI may be used to create terrible new viruses and horrendous lethal weapons that decide by themselves who to kill or maim. We have no idea whether we can stay in control. But we now have evidence that if they are created by companies motivated by short-term profits, our safety will not be the top priority. We urgently need research on how to prevent these new beings from wanting to take control. They are no longer science fiction. Thank you.
So stick around, because by the end, you'll see why even the man who helped create modern AI is sounding the alarm. Who is Geoffrey Hinton? To understand the weight of Hinton's warning, you first need to know who he is. Geoffrey Hinton is a British-Canadian cognitive psychologist and computer scientist. He's not just another voice in the tech industry. He's one of the pioneers who laid the foundation for the AI revolution we're living through today. Back in the 1980s, Hinton worked on a concept called neural networks. At the time, most people in computer science thought this was a dead end. Neural networks are algorithms modeled after the human brain, designed to learn from data rather than follow strict rules written by programmers. Fast forward a few decades, and neural networks became the backbone of modern AI systems. Everything from speech recognition, image classification, chatbots like ChatGPT, and even self-driving cars is powered by this concept. In fact, in 2018, Geoffrey Hinton, along with Yoshua Bengio and Jan LeCun, won the Turing Award, often called the Nobel Prize of Computing, for their work on deep learning. That's how important his contributions were. So when someone with his credentials says he's worried about the future of AI, it's not fear-mongering, it's a wake-up call. Why did Hinton leave Google? Geoffrey Hinton worked at Google for over a decade after the company acquired his startup, DNN Research, in 2013. At Google, he helped advance neural networks and deep learning, pushing the technology forward in ways that made Google Translate, Google Photos, and even aspects of YouTube possible. But in May 2023, Hinton resigned. He said he wanted the freedom to speak openly about the dangers of AI without being constrained by his ties to Google. Here's the key point. Hinton didn't leave because Google was acting irresponsibly. In fact, he specifically said Google had been very responsible in how it handled AI. But his growing fear was about the bigger picture, how AI was advancing so rapidly across the entire industry that it was slipping beyond anyone's control. Hinton's first warning, the acceleration problem. One of Hinton's biggest concerns is how fast AI is improving. When he and his colleagues developed neural networks decades ago, progress was steady but slow. But now, thanks to massive computing power, mountains of data, and billions of dollars in funding, AI is advancing at a breakneck pace. He admitted that even he didn't expect the leaps we've seen in just the past few years. AI models that can write essays, generate images, and even carry on realistic conversations. This acceleration worries him because society isn't ready. The technology is racing ahead, but governments, regulations, and ethical frameworks are lagging far behind. It's like building a supercar with rocket boosters before anyone even invents traffic laws. Hinton's second warning, job loss and economic disruption. Another major concern Hinton raised is how AI could reshape the job market. For years, experts believed AI would mostly affect blue-collar jobs, factory workers, drivers, and warehouse employees. But today's AI is proving it can also take on white-collar tasks. AI can already write legal contracts, generate news articles, analyze medical scans, handle customer service. This means jobs, once thought to be safe, could soon be at risk. Hinton said he used to believe job loss was a long-term problem, but now he thinks it could happen much sooner. The fear isn't just unemployment, it's inequality. If AI creates massive wealth, but that wealth stays concentrated in the hands of a few corporations, society could face economic instability and growing divides between the rich and poor. Hinton's third warning: misinformation and deepfakes. Hinton also sounded the alarm on AI's ability to generate convincing but false information. We've already seen AI tools create deepfake videos, cloned voices, and fake images that can fool people. Add AI-powered chatbots into the mix, and you get an internet where it's almost impossible to know what's real and what's fake. This poses huge risks for democracy, public trust, and even national security. Imagine a deepfake video of a world leader announcing a military attack, spreading online before it can be debunked. The consequences could be disastrous. Hinton worries that AI's ability to generate misinformation at scale could undermine truth itself, something he calls one of the most urgent dangers of the technology. Hinton's fourth warning: AI becoming smarter than us. Perhaps the most chilling warning Hinton gave is that AI could eventually surpass human intelligence. Right now, AI models like ChatGPT or Google's Bard are powerful but limited. They don't think the way humans do. They generate responses based on patterns in data. But Hinton believes that as AI continues to learn and evolve, it could reach a point where it outsmarts humans. He even compared the situation to humanity creating something akin to an alien intelligence. If AI becomes smarter than us and develops goals that don't align with human values, controlling it could be nearly impossible.
The ethical dilemma. Hinton's departure also highlights a deeper issue: the ethical dilemma of advancing AI. On the one hand, AI has incredible potential. It could help cure diseases, solve climate change, and create new industries. On the other hand, it poses existential risks if left unchecked. Hinton isn't saying we should stop AI research altogether, but he insists we need stronger global cooperation, regulations, and safeguards to make sure the technology doesn't spiral out of control. This puts society at a crossroads. Do we keep pushing forward at maximum speed, or do we pause to make sure we can handle what comes next? How the world reacted. When Hinton quit and went public with his warnings, the tech industry and media exploded with reactions. Some experts agreed with him, saying his concerns echo what many in the AI safety community have been warning about for years. Even Elon Musk and other tech leaders have voiced similar fears, calling for a temporary pause on AI development more advanced than GPT-4. Others, however, argue that Hinton might be exaggerating the risks and that AI is still just a tool, dangerous only if humans misuse it.
So, what do you think? Is Geoffrey Hinton right to sound the alarm, or is AI just another tool that we can handle with the right safeguards? Either way, one thing is clear. When the godfather of AI himself says he's worried, the rest of us should probably start paying attention.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into tech and society, and let me know in the comments what you think about the future of AI. Until next time, stay curious and stay cautious.